Okay, continuing. If I'm going to use these to get the equations, what will I have? I will have angle C equals to 3 times angle B. These two are going to give me my first equation. Then for the second equation, I'm using second and the third value. 3 times angle B equals to 2 times angle A plus angle B. Let's use the values of angle C and B over here. So angle C is 180 degrees minus x plus y, obtained over here using angle sum property, equals to 3 multiplied with the value of b. B is assumed as y. Let's simplify. We will have 180 degrees minus x minus y equals to 3y. So keeping 180 here, let's take these terms to right hand side. X plus y plus 3y. So you get x plus 4y equals to 180 degrees. This is your first equation. Let's use these two to obtain the second equation. Using the values of AB, angle B is assumed as y twice, angle A is assumed as x, angle B is assumed as y. Simplifying, 2x plus 2y. Let's bring 3y to right hand side, and on this side we'll be left with 0. So you get 2x minus y equals to 0. This is equation number 2. You will solve your equations 1 and 2 and you will obtain the values of x and y. You can pause the video and solve till here. X comes out to be 20 degrees and y comes out to be 40. So with the help of x and y, you can now write the answers. Angle A assumed as x is 20 degrees. Angle B, which is assumed as y, is 40 degrees. Angle C. To find angle C, either you can use this expression, the angle sum property, or you could use this, that angle C equals to 3 times angle B. So angle C equals to 3 times angle B, which is 40 degrees. This is 120 degrees. And you can see that the sum of the three angles is 180 degrees, which verifies that these are the correct values of the angles of a triangle. Let's continue. The next question we are doing is question number 2. Question number 2. One says, give me 100, friend. I shall then become twice as rich as you. The other replies, if you give me 10, I shall be 6 times as rich as you. Tell me what amount of their respective capital, from the Bij Ganit of Bhaskar II. Now, this question is actually a conversation between two friends. One of them tells the other one that if you give me 100, I'll become twice as rich as you. Then the response of the second friend is, if you give me 10, then I shall be 6 times as rich as you. So we have to find out how much amount of capital each of them is having. Let's start by assuming that let, you can write down capital or money with friend first be x and the capital with second be y. Now, as the conditions are given in the first case, if this person, the second friend, gives 100 to the first one, means from y we take 100, we are taking 100 from the second friend, and we are giving this 100 to the first friend. So the amount of money with the second friend will be reduced, and whatever value we took from this person, we took 100 from here, and this 100 will be given to the first friend. So the amount with first friend becomes x plus 100. And what happens? The first friend becomes twice as rich as the second one. If you want, you can also do it step by step. What you can do is new amounts with the two friends. with friend number 1 and with friend number 2. In the first case, we take 100 from the second one, and for the first one, the amount is increased by 100. Taking 100 from here, giving 100 to the first friend, and the friend first becomes twice as rich as the second one. This will give you your first equation. Let's simplify. X plus 100 equals to 2y minus 200. X minus 2y equals to minus 300. This is equation number 1. Let's make the second equation. For the second case, let's again write down the new amounts for friend 1 and the second one. In the second case, the second friend is saying, if you give me 10, means the second friend is saying to first friend that if this person gives 10 to second one, then what happens? The second friend becomes 6 times as rich as the first person. I would suggest that you read the statement very carefully for this one. So in the second case, compared to first one, let's go back to the first case. In the first case, the money was taken from the second friend and given to the first one. 100 rupees were taken from Y, given to X. And what happened? This amount, the one which is increased, is equal to 2 times the amount which is reduced. Now in second case, the money will be taken from first friend. And how much money will be taken? 10. 10 rupees will be taken from the first friend, and these 10 rupees will be given to the second friend. So the second friend's amount becomes Y plus 10. And in the second case, according to question, the second friend will be 6 times as rich as the first one. So Y plus 10 will be equal to 6 into X minus 10. Let's simplify. This becomes 6x minus 60 equals to, I'm writing this on right hand side, y plus 10. 6x minus y, terms with variables on left hand side, constants on the right hand side, will give you this. This is your second equation. Solve 1 and 2 with any algebraic method and find out x and y. The values of x and y will come out to be 40 and 170 rupees respectively. Now you can compare. If we had taken 100 rupees from here, if we take 100 rupees from here minus 100 and we give this 100 here, so this becomes 140, this becomes 70. See, the first friend has 140 rupees, the second friend has 70 rupees. The first friend is twice as rich as the second friend. And what happened in the second case? If we take 10 from here and we give 10 to the second one, from the first friend, take away 10 rupees, give that money to the second friend. Their new amounts will be 30 and 180. Now second friend has more money. And how much more? He has 6 times the amount of money as much as the first friend.